The Grand Locarno Room at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office in London, host to a series of events to mark the 60th anniversary of the signing of the UN's Declaration of Human Rights. The historic act set out the fundamental human rights to which everyone around the world is entitled, regardless of gender, race or religion. Foreign Secretary Mr. Miliband opened the celebration.
What we are trying to uphold in our work, but also what you're trying to uphold in your work, is a natural order of things in which rights are respected, but which in too many places, for too long, they're not respected and that they are under attack. And so I want to really celebrate the fact that the Foreign Office wants to work with you and does work with you around the world, sometimes in some extremely dangerous places, to assert some basic rights. Second thing I want to say is that I'm incredibly proud that this should be a country that doesn't just launch great declarations and doesn't just launch campaigns, it actually follows through them. And when I talk about Britain as a global hub for campaigning and for ideas, the field of human rights is one where I think we can justly claim to be playing a global role, above all through the voluntary organisations, the campaigning bodies that do so much to further the cause of human rights around the world.
He went on to say,
the Universal Declaration is not just a sort of symbol, it's not just a flame that people recognise and pay homage to. It's what I would call a sort of, it's a benchmark really for the way human beings should relate to each other. And it's a benchmark which has radical connotations. And I think those radical connotations are a good thing, not a bad thing. Sometimes they're challenging to our own country and challenging to our own government. And that's probably a good thing as well, because it's important that we recognise that the campaign for equal rights doesn't stop, it carries on.
The Foreign Secretary then presented an award to Tupton Palden, who won the UN Association's competition to commemorate the 60th anniversary by writing about his own human rights hero, a little-known Tibetan blogger and poet. Mr. Miliband spoke with guests who were invited to meet organisations working hard to promote and uphold global human rights. Amnesty International is one such NGO that takes action against human rights abuses across the world.
The 60th anniversary is a really important point to, I think, reflect and assess how far we've come and how much more we have to do to promote human rights. 60 years ago, world leaders came together and were actually, took hugely courageous and visionary steps to say to the world, actually, we need a set of rules and we need global values in order to live peacefully and securely with each other. Some progress has been made, but there's still an awful lot to do, and it's a really good time to, I think, reaffirm and get some recommitment from world leaders to why human rights matter and why this should be a core part of their foreign policy.
The Declaration has formed a cornerstone in promoting human rights. In celebrating its 60th anniversary, the FCO hope people everywhere will learn more about the relevance of the Universal Declaration in their lives today.